Hello, and welcome to our 6 a.m. Pacific time moment of spiritual practice. I know recently I said 7 a.m., and thank you for the people who watch out for me and correct my many mistakes. It's so wonderful to be in a community of people watching out for each other. This daily spiritual practice that we are doing, well, I call it a devotional, devoted to the consciousness, the awareness of the living spirit as an ever present internal uh, power that we are part of. We're using 365 Science of Mind, A Year of Daily Wisdom by Dr. Ernest Holmes, who is the founder of the movement Centers for Spiritual Living. And we're going through the whole year together. And I love that these broadcasts are available throughout the day so that you can revisit it, share it, or listen to it at a time that suits you and your schedule better. Now, today's reading for the 13th is about judgment. And Dr. Holmes says that Jesus of Nazareth is the greatest of all illumined, and he said, "Judge not, that you be not judged. For with what judgment you judge, you shall be judged." By which he meant that we cannot judge others harshly without receiving back into our own consciousness and experience the very things we claim for others. Now, while Jesus was the most compassionate of all people, he was also the most just, for he knew that our lives are governed by an exact spiritual law. And we call that law the law of cause and effect. He knew, and we must all learn, that it is impossible to wish something for someone else without at the same time willing it for ourselves. If we were to follow this rule, we should become more kind, if only for the purpose of self-preservation. Isn't that delightful? And personal happiness, for no one wishes to injure themselves. So, always, we find ourselves in this position. We dare not wish anything for anyone else that we would be unwilling to accept for ourselves. And if we were all to live by this rule, there would be no injustice in the world. Alrighty. Let us take a breath then. And with the movement of breath to enter into this state of receptivity. Infinite Spirit within me, which is the living Spirit Almighty, cause me to think and act kindly. Synchronize my mind to gentleness and to peace. Guide my thoughts into loving kindness and to eternal forgiveness. And cause me in all my ways to follow the path of truth and of justice. So in this meditation, then, I hold as my standard the idea that I judge no person and I am not judged by anyone. And I let that be my guiding light today as I move through the world. It is my sincere desire then that everything that I do or say or think is in harmony with universal truth and peace. with love and joy. Through this practice of contemplation, then, I do my best to gently and consciously drop unkindness just for this moment, so that I may be in an open hearted communion with that living spirit that lives within. And that living spirit that lives within, I decide today to reflect it, to shine it into my environment, and to show it through me into the world as the spirit of kindness and justice and compassion. And with the next breath I take, I begin to become aware again of the environment I'm in, letting the words of the contemplation linger with me as much as I can through the day, through the days that come, feeling refreshed and renewed and on the right track. I prepare myself to attend to that which is next for me to attend to. I thank you in advance, especially those of you who are able to share this broadcast. And I thank everyone for being here and for your kind notes and beautiful emails about the impact of this practice and how it, for some people, it is an anchor. And what I love is that how together we have a bond. I mean, some of us have never met each other, and yet there is this connection. And what I love is how, through such a small investment of time, some of you have reported the most magnificent results from aligning and then realigning your consciousness with the truth of your spiritual being, with the living spirit, and then using that awareness to forge a beautiful, gentle path through the world with intention and beautiful result. I look forward to seeing you again, and I'm going to be traveling, and so I will be preparing some of our morning meditations in advance so that we can keep the momentum going. And sometimes I might even be broadcasting from a hotel room. So let the adventure begin. Have a blessed day, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.